Do you have the National Fire Select Test practice test? If you do, go grab your copy. My copyright is 2009, and we will be working through a few questions out of it today. My name is Luann, and I own Smart Tutoring and Test Preparation Services. I'm a firefighter tutor. This tutorial is for fire recruits who are in Canada and in the United States because the FPSI tests are written in both countries. In fact, if you were writing a firefighter aptitude test anywhere, this tutorial could be used for you as well because reading comprehension is across the board in your firefighter written exams. So no matter the test that you're taking or where you are, you're going to find this content useful. Now, I'm going to focus on the FPSI test because the National Fire Select test is an FPSI test. It is also going to help you align your strategy for how you answer questions in the firefighter aptitude and character test and the comprehensive examination battery. Those tests are also FPSI tests. Let's jump right into the reading section of the National Fire Select Test practice test. I want you to read the comprehension questions that go to the passage first. Question 1 says, when calculating the distance to place a ladder away from a building, you should take the height to be laddered and divide by blank and add blank. And then it lists a bunch of different numbers. Now, normally what I would suggest is to choose a word from the question that is likely to be in the text only once to help you locate where the answer is in the text. In this case, I want you to look for numbers. And the reason why we're looking for numbers is because it's not likely that many of them are in the text, and the numbers are going to pop out of the regular text, which are the letters that we typically tend to read. Now, when we go into the reading passage, you're going to start up at the top and you're going to start looking for numbers. So we have 70 here, we have 70 here, and then we have 5 and add 2. Now that is what we're looking for, isn't it? We're looking for numbers, and if you can remember, it's blank and add blank. So there you can see this is how you're going to locate the answer in the text, and we were lucky enough to find the right text to get the answer right away. So then you can go back into your test and circle 5 and 2 as your answer and move forward into the next question. The next question reads, an alternate method for determining the appropriate climbing angle is to place your toes at the spur plate of the ladder and rest your outstretched arms and fingers on the rung blank. Now, I want to caution you here because if you know this through your training, it's important that you confirm what you know in the text to ensure you're getting a correct answer. You are not tested on your firefighter knowledge in the reading comprehension section of your aptitude test. In this case, you are tested on your ability to read information and draw a conclusion based on how that information is being presented. So do yourself a favor and confirm what you know in the text to be sure that you are correct before circling an answer and moving forward in your firefighter test. Now, another thing I want to caution you on is selecting firefighter related words to help you locate the answer in the text. To me, things like spur plate and ladder are most likely going to be in the text often because they're firefighter oriented, particularly the ladder, because we're talking about ladders in the text throughout the text. So that's not something you're going to want to use to help you locate where the answer is. Instead, I want you to look for words that are likely to be in the text only once, and I want you to choose words that are not in our common vocabulary or words that could be considered big words, all right? In this case, I chose outstretched. It's a big word to find in the text, and it's not something that you are likely to see in the text many times. So go with a word that is similar to that. Now, when we're in our text here, you can see that we have the word outstretched in the second paragraph. And now, once you've identified where the answer is, you're going to read the entire sentence to identify what the answer is. When we look at the complete sentence, it says, another method for determining a safe and proper climbing angle is as follows. They're going to give you the explanation right after that colon. So your answer is actually going to be past the colon. Place the toes of your shoes at the spur plate, there's that word we were looking at, of the ladder. Then, with both arms outstretched, that's the key word we found, the fingers should rest on the rung most level to the shoulders. So the fingers should rest on the rung most level to the shoulders is what we are looking for in our answer options. The fingers on the rung should rest most level with your shoulders. I trust you found that helpful. If you want, you can go back and take notes just to get the key points of the strategy. And then I encourage you to practice that in your practiced aptitude test materials so that you're comfortable thinking about these types of processes before you get into your next firefighter aptitude test. If you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Every week I will come back and give you another video to help you move forward in your firefighter aptitude test preparation. And as a bonus, if you're looking for firefighter practice test questions that are similar to the test questions you will see, then go to smarttutoring.ca and sign up for our Fire Career Test Prep mailing list, or hit the link in the description in the YouTube channel. It's there as well. Thank you and have a smart day.